Okay, let's go. I am gonna start working and keep working on the same thing I was working on yesterday. Yeah, we're working on the loadouts. Gonna continue on that. Yeah, let's try to figure it out. If you're watching, let me know in the chat. That is open if you wanna chat, if you wanna talk, ask any questions, share your own stuff, share your work. Here it is. That is open. Okay, let me see. Yeah, we're good. Okay, let me just test what's happening here. Yo, what happened? Okay, yeah, this is not the right player start. Okay. Yeah, let's move this one to the middle. It looks great on the stream. Okay, good. Okay, so that is correct. That is working as it should. Let's work on the the layout of that widget. Yeah, let's see what's up with the layout of that widget. Let's see, this one is WBP pickup card. No, card collected prompt. Yeah, okay, card collected prompt. That's the name we're using. And what, I don't know what is this one for. Are we using this one? Do I have references for this one? Yeah, so this one we can get rid of. Let's get rid of that one. Think, yeah, that doesn't break it. Yeah, that's the one that doesn't break. This one doesn't seem to be correctly aligned. Yeah, description. Oh, that's why. Okay, so maybe we do this. Yeah, just bit there. Yeah, okay, yeah, I think that fixes it. Let's try that again from the top. Yo, another ad break. What the fuck is up with Twitch? Okay, yeah, that is correct. Maybe we'll move it a bit down. Let me see, this one and this one. I'll move them just a bit down, just a tiny bit. Yeah, so let me see what's up with this spider. Yeah, so we're gonna move this one there. So okay, awesome. I don't know about, yeah, we need we need to construct a card here. I don't know. Let me figure out how we're gonna leave it as I suppose as a placeholder right now. Let me see. Let me check out the code of this W card and yeah, so if we add a card hand, let me see, how did I do it on the other widget? Yeah, so I suppose I added card hand here, reference right, and then yeah, the thing is that this is different. The layout is different, or maybe not. Let me see if I can add another. Yeah, another kind of card hand of that type of widget. Okay, so we've got card hand. Let's duplicate this one. This one's gonna be card hand. Menu, I don't know. Yeah, just a placeholder name. Let's go here. Yeah. Okay, so now we can reference, so we can do the same code, I suppose. Yeah, let's see what it is gonna do right now. Yeah, let me get this one. Does this add a card and begin play? Yeah, no, yeah, we got a call the add card, right? Function. Yeah, where do we call it here? Let's see. WB battle. Yeah, okay, so on this one, let's see what's up with the references of that one. Card hand and the reference of that one. Yeah, what's the first reference? Add card. Yeah, but first we create this one. Okay, this one, I'm thinking about the logic of setting things. Yeah, let me go back here, and I would say it would be construct, right? Yeah, it's in construct that we would do this. Yeah, this one shouldn't be adding anything right now. Okay, we've got an error and failed to compile. Why? Okay, what's the error? Okay, what happened here? Is this an exclusive error? Okay, let's see if it's an exclusive error of that new blueprint I duplicated. This one. Yeah, let's see if it's an issue with that one. I'm reading something here. Okay, so what happened here? Okay, let's try to call. Yeah, so it's... Yeah. Okay, we're gonna delete that one. We're not gonna reference it. I gotta like figure out why it's giving an error. That specific one. Yeah, that is correct. Card collected prompt. Yeah, so this one, let me get a reference to it. Where was this one? Okay, so this one, we're gonna... So no, doesn't... How are we doing it here? Yeah. Yo, where is the add card function? Yes, it's the same function. Okay, let's try to copy and paste it here. Yeah. This is gonna be the asset. Let's just try to make this one bigger. This is just a test. I just want to like test if I could get the image with all of the info. No. No. It's not doing it. Yeah, there it is. There's the error. Okay, show message log. Access not trying to read property of own in hand. Okay, let's check out this one. How are we doing it here? Yeah. Why? Yeah, let me think about this one. Yeah. Okay, we got a reference there. Reference here. And here. Okay, so does this one have that functional? No, it's not that one. Yeah, it's the card hand that has that function. Oh, yeah. I am stupid. Yeah. It is card hand. I am stupid. Yeah, wasn't even the right reference. Okay, this one. Not there it fucking is. Yeah, so this one we're gonna add it here. Yeah, and let's resize. That would be the card, and should we set it in the middle? Yeah, just for testing purposes, I suppose, right? We should see a card appearing right now. There it is. Yes, that's what we're looking for. Okay, so I can get the value. Yeah, we can get the value from the card, from the data table. Now, yeah, let's move this one. This is a bit crazy, but works, it works. No, that's a bit crazy. I have to do a duplicate of this card hand that works in a different kind of way. But we're just gonna do it right now in this placeholder type of way. Yeah, okay, there it is. I think that text on the top is too big. We're gonna limit, yeah, the loadouts to, I don't know, yeah, 25, 20 cars, some stuff like that. Yeah, we would get the last card of that one. Bit, what's up? Turn nerdy into a pigeon. Okay, dude, let's do it. Let's do it. Can you see me as a pigeon? What's up, dude? Dude, I cannot believe you didn't even say hi. You could have said hi before redeeming that shit. What's up, dude? How was your day? Did you go to the gym? I didn't. And I didn't eat well. I just came from Burger King. That's Joey Toro, Joey Godot developer Toro. I saw he was streaming. Bit says nope, doing schoolwork. Shit, dude. Yeah, so Bit is getting a master's degree. Yeah, Burger King is, dude. I just like it. Yeah, I just like it. I know it makes me sound even more stupid saying it with the pigeon facing shit, but it makes me nostalgic. Just I grew up going to it. on Saturdays while I was growing up. I know it's not fancy food, but it's my comfort food. I would say that is my comfort food. Sounds crazy, right? But it is. What's up, dude? How is the homework? Is it a headache? Okay, so this text is too big. Yeah, this is too big. We are gonna work around this one. Let's say 25. Nah, that's too much. Okay, 30, 35. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, that one. It says I'm doing a course on data structure and algorithms. Yeah, it says nothing wrong with that, just don't eat it too often. Yeah, I know, dude, I know. Yeah, oh yeah, I know what you mean. It is trash in terms of health. Yeah, like this shit is not good for your body. You are not wrong. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I endorse that statement. Yeah, so the homework gets boring, but it's not hard. You already know most of this stuff for these classes already. Dude, that must be... I would honestly hate to be on a class where they're teaching shit that I already know, man. Ah, dude, I would hate it. Yeah, I hate it. I wouldn't focus, dude. I wouldn't be able to focus on stuff that I already know. Yeah, and been taught and been tested on that. I would find it so boring that it would make me crazy. Okay, this layout is working. Hell yeah, people. Let's move that text up. It says, my last class, the final assignment, you wrote a 45-page paper on shit you already know. I know you wanted to die. I would have wanted to die, dude. That sounds like hell. Yeah, dude, because it's boring. At that point, it's just boring. I think you've told me, I don't know if you've ever told me if you have ADHD, because that sounds like hell for someone with attention deficit, like trying to learn something that is so boring. Because you already know it and getting tested on that. Oh my god, dude, that sounds horrible. So what's up, dude? Are you getting ready to go to sleep? Yeah, not formally, just like me, dude. You from reading and educating yourself and stuff. Yeah, you start connecting the points, the dots. Bit says I didn't have ADHD problems before. You think what you have is not. It's just TikTok brain. Oh, interesting. That is an interesting conversation, dude. Because I do think a lot of people have caused that to their brain, like you're saying. Like you didn't have it before. I grew up with that shit. Like before TikTok, I knew something was different on my brain. I wouldn't say wrong, but it was different, and it's always been different. I've had those same issues that I ended up seeing on the books and videos talking about it. So I just connected the dots in my adulthood. I didn't know about this, but I know now that people can just exacerbate something that isn't genetic and create it, like you're saying, TikTok brain. You've been trying to stop watching TikTok. You should, dude. As you gave me a piece of advice and told me Burger King was trash, I cannot advise you back and tell you that TikTok is trash, man. That is trash. Like, oh my god, yeah, I hate it. It gives you this bad dopamine drip every few seconds, dude. I was addicted to Instagram last year, never to the point of being toxic and problematic like what I see TikTok does to people. Never to that point. But man, TikTok, I just find it, this is like digital fentanyl, I would say. Some shit that is just dangerous for your brain. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I'm having this serious conversation looking like the pigeons. So I think the 3 minutes are done, so we're gonna get back to my stupid face. Yeah, dude, You should stop using TikTok, dude. You should. Dude, that would help you so much, Beat, with your weight, with your studies, your university stuff, your college stuff. Dude, this is like getting off a hard drug. I would say if you can get over that TikTok addiction, dude, you're gonna be a new man. Is it a big problem in the US? It is a big problem here in Latin America. Yeah, TikTok is a big social problem. I would totally say it's a big social problem. Okay, people, this stuff is working. Hell yeah. We are happy about this. Let's see, does it change the layout if I make the window bigger? Let's see. No, it doesn't. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Okay, so now I'm gonna decide on... Okay, let's try it again. Let's go from the top. So yeah, but dude, if you can get rid of that shit, you're gonna... Dude, I think it would help you so much in life, in every way, spiritually. That shit is just draining. I know, dude, because I've been addicted to other shit. Never to TikTok, because I think TikTok is the most dangerous one. But that would be really a next step towards your mental health, I suppose, man. Okay. Let's let this enemy kill me, I suppose. I'll try to kill her. I don't think I will kill her because I'm level 1. So I'm just gonna fumble the attacks because we want to go and try the death. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll just keep using this one until we run out of energy on the suit. Yeah, we're gonna spam the shields until we cannot defend ourselves. Okay. Now we should be able to die. Dude, didn't I fix this bug? Yeah, okay, there it is. Yeah, I had fixed that bug. Yeah. There was a bug before. Mikey, ¿cómo vas? ¿Qué tal todo, Mikey? Gracias por venir al stream. Qué buena onda. ¿Cómo vas? ¿Has estado jugando? ¿Has estado trabajando? Me contás ahí en el chat. Okay, let's see. Okay, there it is. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, so what value is this getting? This is getting a random value. Yeah, this is getting random value. Yeah, because this is WB testing card. Yeah, gets that one. And yeah, it gets the data table. Random value, yeah. So row names, get row names. No, so it's not gonna be random on this one. Okay, let me see. Mikey says, just playing, solo jugando. ¿Ya has estado jugando? Yo estuve jugando ayer Big Walk. ¿Ya viste ese juego? I was just playing Big Walk yesterday. Was good. I am surprised in how well built this game is. I didn't have faith in it when I saw the trailer before. I was like, this sounds like some streaming bait type of stuff to like farm clips. But no, the game is good. The game is very well made. It's very detailed. It's very smart. Yeah. Big Walk is good. So if you can play with friends, try the game. You're gonna love it. Okay, so this one, it's not gonna be random. We're gonna get the value from the current data table, which would be let me see. How are these data tables comprised? Open this one. Row name. Okay, so we can do this. Mikey says Big Walk looks good. I've been trying to play Borderlands 2. Ha estado intentando. Borderlands es de mis sagas favoritas. Me encanta Borderlands. No jugué el último, pero es de mi saga favorita. Tengo buenos recuerdos de Borderlands 1. Y Borderlands 2 también. Buen juego. Ese es un buen juego. Yeah, so I just said to Mikey in the chat that I remember fondly playing Borderlands. Like, my first own gaming laptop, big gaming computer I had was one of the first games I played on that one. I grew up playing games and stuff, but a lot of games I couldn't play them because I didn't have a dedicated GPU. And on the first computer I had a dedicated GPU, Borderlands was one of the first ones. And I remember going hard on that shit. Yeah. Buen juego Borderlands. A ver cuándo juego el nuevo, Mikey. ¿Por qué te decidiste por Borderlands? So I just asked Mikey, why did they decide on Borderlands? Yeah, especially the 2, because it's a bit old now, right? Okay, so this one's gonna be a ZW testing card. No, it's not gonna be testing card. Someone will say, yeah. Let me duplicate this. This one would be pickup card. It says, what? What the fuck is happening? Where did that even came from? Did you learn Spanish like to get some Latina bodies? I can see you, dude. I can see it. I can see what you're planning. I can see your intentions. This is not an honest Spanish you're learning. This is just to get a Latina chick. I can see, dude. I can see through you, through your intentions. Do you even know what Fiesta en el Techo is, bit? Okay, let's see. Okay, so I duplicated. This one's gonna be WB pickup card, and this one, it's not gonna be randomized. This one's gonna get a value. Get data table, row names. Do I even need this one? No, I do not. I think. No, I do not. I think. Let me see. This one's gonna be pickup card. We're gonna call this one. And if on that loadout, there should be, yeah, one called that. Pete says, what? So you studied Spanish for 3 years? Yeah, you didn't say that. I got it from context, but you didn't. The sentence didn't say that you studied for 3 years. But you're stupid. I did know that. Dude, I am not gonna say that shit out loud. You taught me that word. For me, it was just food. This was just Mexican food before. I didn't know it referred to a certain kind of Latina. I didn't know that. I did not know that. You cannot quote me on that. You taught me that word. Yeah, dude, when you said that word, I was like, what? It's just been food to me always, since I was growing up. This is some American term. We do not say that. It says your Spanish is bad. It is bad. It is broken. It is fine though. You don't gotta be perfect. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, I can see it's not that good. And yes, roof party. Yeah, fiesta en el techo. That's insane, dude. Have you ever been to Mexico, Bit? You should go to Mexico, dude. You sound like someone that could party in Mexico. Okay, this one's gonna be pickup card. And let's go back here. Testing card. No, we're not gonna use this one. We're gonna use this one. Yeah. And we're gonna add. So it's gonna be pickup card. And if on that data table, yeah, whichever it is, the loadouts data table or loadouts. Okay, this is, yeah, this is default loadout. Yeah, let me see. Okay, let me read what Bit says. You have never visited a Spanish-speaking country, only practicing high school classes. You randomly remembered El Techo the other day watching a video. It was this guy with a roofing company, and he hired some Mexicans who didn't speak much Spanish. And he was like, how do you say roof? And it popped into my head. I was like, oh shit, I knew that. So just that word. You wouldn't have looked stupid if they were recording you for that video, because you remembered roof. Yeah. So that was something you could definitely answer, the word roof, but nothing else. Why do you remember the word roof? That's crazy, dude. You should go to Mexico, dude. It's a fun place. I think it's a fun place. More ads. You have no idea. Yeah, dude. You should go sometime. When are your next vacations? When can you get time off at your work? How does it work in your company? Do you accumulate an amount of days a year where you can take some vacations? What's the vibe there? Okay, this one would be data table loadouts. Okay, loadouts data table. Okay, let me see. This one. Okay, it would be this one. This was default loadout and loadout card data table. Default defense. Okay, let me see. And on default defense, we're gonna add a new row. This one's gonna be called pickup card. You want to learn Italian? Are the ads done? Let me know when the ads are done. Servicio al cliente en YouTube. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo vas? ¿Cuáles serán los requisitos del juego? ¿Será solo para PC? El juego corre en Linux, fíjate. Ya corre en Linux en SteamOS. De hecho, yo tengo mi propio Steam Deck en el que lo pruebo. Y sí, sería para Steam Deck, SteamOS y Windows. Los requisitos ahorita se me escapan, fíjate, pero te voy a dejar la página de Steam porque ahí los tengo. Ahí está en el chat, mira, ahí están. Se me escapan ahorita. Ay, disculpa. Physics, what's up? Hello, my friend. What's up? It says 30 seconds. Okay, I'll wait for Bit to be out of the ad break. Ads are done. Hell yeah, Bit. Yeah, so what were we, oh, you want to learn Italian? Why? Tell me more. Physics, what's up, dude? How are the vibes in the other side of the world? Tropical vibes. Okay, pick up. This one's gonna be, what was the name? Did I use? Yeah, so on this one, pick up card. Yeah, that is correct. We're gonna say this one's gonna be placeholder name. Let me copy this one to the other data table. It says your surname is Costa. Yeah, it means coast, just like in Spanish. Yeah, the worst in trying to learn Italian after studying Spanish in high school. Yeah, actually, your family origin on your dad's side is from a town called Termini Imerese, which is a coastal town. How long ago did they arrive to the US, your family? Yeah, Costa is the same in Spanish, means coast. It can also be Portuguese. Yeah, says servicio al cliente. Sí, también puede ser portugués, es cierto. In many languages, I think Costa means the same. You think that's why your last name is literally coast in Italian? Yeah. Physics says vibes are good. Going to grab breakfast in a bit. Hell yeah. How was food in the Philippines, dude? I have never asked that question. I've not watched documentary about food there. I imagine it must be really good. Yeah, 1890s. Your family arrived. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, a long time ago, right? Load out one and let's add another one and let's paste that one. No. No, let's see. Where's that data table? The one for defense. I thought it was gonna copy everything. It says fourth generation here. At the time in Italy, they were like poor citrus farmers looking for better opportunities based on Sicily economy in 1890s. Dude, how do you know all the lore of the family? Was this passed? Because I don't know the lore of my own family from the 1890s. Yeah. So were these stories passed from person to person? Basic says, YouTube, Filipino food is a mix between Spanish. Yeah. Because of the influence of the conquista and Asian cuisine. They have chicken, adobo, and also noodles, plus other dishes. That makes a lot of sense, culturally speaking. The mix of those cultures. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that must be good, dude. That must be good. Do a lot of people speak Spanish also? Or that wasn't a cultural thing? It says you had a family reunion and a relative did the research and compiled it all. You have a book on the family tree. No, nothing on your mom's family though, other than they are a mix of German and Irish. Just identify as a white guy, European right-winger. Okay, I can see that, dude. Yeah, I can totally see that. I'm joking. He didn't say that shit. Yeah, that's fine, dude. Servicio al cliente says, you already have, ya tiene el juego en lista de deseos. So, está viendo los requisitos. Sí, no. Tu GPU lo corre sin problema. Yeah. I was just telling to this person in YouTube that about the minimum system requirements of my game. Yeah, and they can run the game totally. Bit says, wait, what? I knew it. I knew I was gonna cook you. It says it's funny when you try to think you're Italian and you end up mixing Spanish and Italian, and it is frustrating. Yeah, dude. Like, you're not Italian anymore. You are Cincinnatian now, not Italian. I'm gonna call you a Cincinnatian person. Is that what you call people from Cincinnati? Physics says they have over 4,000 Spanish words in the Philippines, and there's a dialect called Chavacano, which is 60% Spanish. That is so funny, dude, because Chavacan means here in Latin America, just, you know what it means, right? Because you have a Cuban descent. It's just funny shit. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, Cincinnatian. That's it. Hell yeah, dude. I'm smart. I'm a genius. I am a genius. I knew it. I always knew I was meant for big things as a genius, knowing how people from Cincinnati were called. Okay, we're gonna rename this one Pickup card. Okay, so it doesn't seem like it copies the name. It just copies the values inside it. Okay. So this should find pickup card. There it is. Hell yeah, this shit is working. It says Cincinnati is named after Roman leader Cincinnatus. Yeah, you told me this story. Yeah, was he a good Roman leader? Not a traitorous one? Servicio al cliente says on YouTube, Italian and Spanish are very alike because they come from Latin. There's just words that bite and have a different pronunciation, but in Italian they mean another thing, but yeah, they're very alike. Sí, el italiano y el español son como primos, diría yo. Así como lenguajes son como primos. Physics says we don't use the word chabacano in Cuban Spanish, but I think it means something like vulgar or broken, right? Yeah, vulgar, funny. If you call a person chabacan without the O, it means they are a funny person. Yeah. And if you could call something a chabacana, and that means that is a vulgar thing, a broken thing. Yeah, exactly. So it's crazy to me. I didn't know this about the Philippines. It says he was a farmer. Oh, the Roman guy, yeah, who rose to be a leader when they needed him. You don't know much else. You know, he gave up power after he was no longer needed. So you assume he was probably a decent man. Yeah, dude. Look at you, like, defending the Roman emperor. What if this guy killed 2 million people in a genocide in Turkey or fucking Great Britain, and now you're saying he's a decent man? How can you know? I'm just joking, like, no, I don't know about the life of Cincinnatus. Servicio al cliente says en YouTube, ya Chabacano es not, sí, no es español. Sí, como dijo Physics, es como 60% español. It's like 60% Spanish. But it says, oh shit. Yeah, we gotta research Cincinnatus, dude. Maybe he was a psychopath like Genghis Khan. Who knows? Okay, check it out. There is our card. We cannot see it because it doesn't have an image. This is working. Yeah, it got added to the loadout. Yeah, let's add an image to it, I suppose. Let's see. This is just a placeholder. Would be this one, let's say. Are you researching Cincinnatus now, Bit? Because you endorsed the guy? Yeah, man, maybe he was crazy. It says, you know why else I want to learn Italian? To get some Italian chicks. Like, yeah. Oh, because of what? Sly motherfucking Cooper. Dude, who is Sly Cooper? I don't remember who this person is. Sly Cooper is a series. Dude, I didn't play this. I didn't have a PlayStation growing up, so I didn't play this. This is Sly Cooper. So he's an Italian guy, I suppose. And that's what is the game in Italian, dude? What does it have to do? Tell me more. You never played Sly Cooper? No, I didn't have a PlayStation, man. I grew up with a PC. Never had consoles growing up. Even raccoons from the PS2 era, he would speak Italian to sneak past the guards. Okay, so you would be alike to Sly Cooper and learning Italian to get past the girls or get the girls, right? So don't come to me with that shit that you're gonna learn for the guards. This is for chicks. That's bullshit. Servicio al cliente says in YouTube, what do you think about putting the game, releasing a game in more than 2 languages, like the typical ones, English and Spanish? Yo diría, servicio al cliente, que lo mejor es sacar un juego en todos los idiomas posibles. Pero si te vas a concentrar en 2, Que sea el que vos conoces, el inglés y tal vez uno más que tenga un mercado grande como el portugués, el brasileño portugués o el japonés. De ahí puede que agregar más, te va a agregar mucho tiempo de desarrollo, creo. It says, yeah, obviously, yeah, for the chicks, dude, I know it. Like, you just gotta say it from the beginning. Okay, this one, let's copy it. Or was this one? Let me paste it here. Yeah, so it should work with both of the loadouts. Yeah, there it is. Oh, what happened here? What happened here? Why is the image? Yeah. Okay, let's see what's that issue. We're getting the image, it's just broken. Basic says este juego es open source. No, este juego no es open source. Eventualmente lo podría sacar el código, no creo que a nadie le interese. Pero no, este no. This game is not open source, physics. Like I said, eventually I could release the code after release, right? When I don't care about people using it. But I don't know, dude. I don't know if I would do it. Just because of, I wouldn't want anyone to be seeing my code. Not because I'm a genius. The opposite. Because it would be embarrassing. I would not want to have people nosing around my stupid ass messy code, dude. I would lose my aura, dude. Bit says you're 10 days away from 2 years of Japanese on Duolingo. Dude, I did like some shit like that at some point, like 400 days in a streak. And I can't remember anything from Japanese. Yeah, so it wasn't as helpful for me. Physics says you were thinking if it was open source, you could get people to do the translations. I know, man. I know about translations. The thing is that I've always felt you could even just do the localization open source. You can just release the files for the text. That is very easy to export from Unreal Engine. Just the strings from the dialogue, so people could help you. But I just feel guilty, man. I would not want to have people translating for me for free if I cannot pay for this work. Yeah, man. So if I end up translating to more languages than the ones I'm thinking to translate, it would be because I have the means to pay for the workers. Yeah, dude, it wouldn't sit well with me. Yeah, like honestly, it wouldn't sit well with me, because if I didn't have the the means. Servicio al cliente says, fuck me, have you won all those prizes on Steam? No, no, esos no son premios. Esos son eventos y festivales en los que he estado. Entonces en Steam puedes poner esas plaquitas, esos badges para eventos en los que has sido parte. Entonces, no necesariamente es de premios, pero sí he estado en esos eventos que aparecen ahí. Yeah, so I was just telling about the badges on the Steam page, because he was asking in YouTube, in the YouTube chat, if these were prizes the game had won, and no, they are not prizes. They're just badges you get from as if you're part of a selection of a festival. They send you these badges and tell you can use this on your Steam page. Okay, let's see. What's up with that card being broken? Yeah, I didn't change anything from the layout, so I suppose this should, yeah, this should be, the image shouldn't be broken like it is right now. Let's check it out again so I can analyze this. The name is correct, the type of card is correct. What the hell, dude? Okay, we are gonna save. Let's go here. This one's card collect from. Okay, so this is WB card. Dude, this I don't think this should be doing anything. Like the size of that should be changing. It doesn't do it. Yeah, it doesn't change. Okay, yeah. I can see it changes location. Why is it squashed, the card? Let me figure out that shit. Let's see. At least we're getting the data. Like I was thinking we would get it to. So I wouldn't have to get each data from the card and put it there. I can just use the same system we're already using in the battle system. But now I'm like, yeah, what the hell? Yeah, I'm stupid. I am stupid. Yeah, this is not the image. This is for the background. This is not even a bug. This is just me being stupid and not understanding my own system. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let me copy this. Physics says they have a food here called... That's bullshit. I'm not even gonna read that one. That is bullshit, physics. I'm gonna Google it, but I think that is bullshit, dude. I did not believe you. This guy has baited me and make me fell for this type of shit in the past, people. So I have my own reasons to not believe him, what he's saying right now in the chat. I did not believe you. Physics says, look it up. You promise? No, you should read that sentence bit. I'm not reading it. I am not reading it. Dude, I don't want to Google that. I am not going to Google that shit. I am going to get something else. I am going to... If I put that mix of words, the one you said, and Philippines, I'm pretty sure I am not going to get food. Yeah. I'm certain it's not going to appear food on the Google images. Yeah, I almost fell for that one. It was close. I almost Googled it. Okay, there it is. Now we're getting the image. Bitch, good night, dude. Thank you for coming, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, hope we can hang out later. One of these days. Time to find a movie and settle in. Hell yeah. Okay, physics. I'm gonna fall for the trap. Oh, it is real. Dude, I even opened an incognito tab to not leave that shit on my history. It is real. This is food from the Philippines. It is, yeah, traditional food. It's a rice cake. Yeah, steamed rice cake. Dude, I didn't believe you. And it's crazy because it looks good. Yeah, steamed rice cakes. Hell yeah. What did you think when you arrived to the Philippines and you saw that dish? Dude, it's crazy. I'm sorry for accusing you. Almost 100 copies. Okay, dude, even if you weren't lying, you have to buy the 100 copies. Servicio al cliente says, is the page on Epic not... Sí, la página Epic no está tan completa como la de Steam. Con Epic es un dolor de cabeza estar actualizando las páginas y lo he procrastinado, sinceramente. A veces aprueban algo, a veces no lo aprueban y se me ha escapado. Además, no recibe tráfico, la verdad. Para nada comparado a Steam. Yeah, so I was just selling to Servicio al Cliente because they were asking me if the Epic Games store page of the game is like not updated. And yes, it is not updated because Epic Games is a pain in the ass to update shit. They don't let you do things like an adult. They are always like rejecting shit. You cannot update the page if they don't like approve the changes. The Steam just lets you do things. Valve just lets you do things as a grown-up. Like they approve the page initially and then you can keep adding changes without their approval. So yeah, dude, they rejected it one time and I've just procrastinated it these last few months. The result client says I'm gonna buy the game in both stores. Gracias ahí. Te agradecería, sería buenísimo. Lastimosamente Epic no ayuda. En cuanto a marketing, no le dan visibilidad, no tienen festivales, no tienen eventos como los de Steam. Entonces es como desmotivante, pues, la tienda Epic. Physics says they have a lot of funny words like that here. Dude, if they were a Spanish colony, they have the Spanish influence. How the fuck did they end up calling a dish that word? How did that even happen? Okay, this is correct. Why is that one red? Oh yeah, because of this. Yeah. Okay, there it is. Let's copy this one. Let's paste it here. Yeah, it's just the default color, the pink. So it does the overlay. Hell yeah. There we have it. Yeah, so that's the temporary ability card that we would get randomly when we die, and we would have that one until our next death. Physics says snobby rich people are called what? Coño, la mierda means loitering. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. That is crazy. Filipino is crazy. How did they come up with la mierda? Call it loitering. Because you know what la mierda means in Spanish. Yeah, Filipino's funny. Filipino's funny. Servicio al cliente says, te vas a hacer millonario con ese juego, 100% seguro. Gracias, brother, gracias. Ojalá que así sea. No hay nada seguro, ¿verdad? No hay nada seguro en la vida. Steam es difícil de competir, pero gracias ahí por el apoyo, por las palabras. Esperamos se cumpla para que podamos seguir haciendo más juegos. Buena onda, gracias, brother. Physics says, que se joda means whatever, or I don't care. That makes sense. Because in Spanish it also means like, yeah, fuck that person. That makes sense. The writing is different, right? But the phrase, the pronunciation of it as a whole makes sense. That it is whatever. Yeah. That one is not crazy. The other one about loitering, I think that one is crazy. I don't think that one's crazy. Okay, this is good, people. We are good. So I'd say we would have that one to be hard 21 on the loadout, I'm thinking. Yeah, okay. Let me see what's up. This is loadout 1. This is the second one. Okay, there it is. Let's go here. Let's try it if it appears on the battles. Physics says, yeah, the spelling is different, but they pronounce their Spanish words like an American trying to speak English. An American trying to speak Spanish. Yeah, an American trying to speak Spanish. Funny, dude. Funny. Didn't know these facts about the Philippines. We're having fun here with physics telling us the lore of the Philippines. What do they think about? Have you talked in Spanish in the Philippines? What do they think about your Cuban Spanish, physics? Okay, there it is. There it is, the card. Yo, what? No, wait. This is not the one I picked. No, this is not the one we picked. So why is that one there? Is the image different? Okay, this one's overcharged. Okay, that one is overcharged. No, so that one is not wrecked. That one shouldn't be there. Let's see, why are we getting that one with that image? Okay, there it is. Physics says in YouTube, they don't know Cuban slang, but you had a long conversation with people who speak Chabacano, similar to Spanish, but the grammar feels very broken. good name then. It is a good name to call that dialect. Chavacano, for a broken type of Spanish. Who knows if they were self-conscious about the word they were using, right? For the broken Spanish. Okay, let's see. Okay, we'll go to the next turn. Let's see. In the next turn, maybe it appears. Okay, there it is. That is the correct one. This is the one we added to the data table. They should have called you, dude. Physics. Chavacano. That should have been your nickname when you arrived to the Philippines. It's a good nickname for you. People would be like, oh, there he comes. Chavacano's here. Makes sense, right? Dude, this guy has baited me, people, to say some hideous shit in the past. Do you remember when you made me say some crazy shit on the stream, dude? I should have clipped it and saved it. Okay, we died. Let's go. Yeah. There it is. We've got the new card added to the loadout. Oh, the music stopped. I'm sorry about that. I gotta sometimes be refreshing the the audio source in OBS. It just stopped the capturing for some reason. Yeah, okay, there it is. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see if we get it. It wasn't appearing. No, it was appearing, but we were getting another one. I wonder why we were getting that one. That was not the right card. That was not the right image. That was a bug. So I gotta make sure to see what's happening before I proceed with implementing the other stuff. Okay, we're good there. Where is it, man? We wanna get it. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Let's see. So testing, no, the loadout. Loadouts. The table, this one is gonna be default defense. And this one's gonna be default defense too. So that gives us a higher possibility because that is a smaller data table. Yo, people, if you're watching, if you're on Twitch, YouTube, do not forget Wishlist Spaceman Memories. Add it to your wishlist on Steam. Play the demo also. Try the demo. It's a very different demo than the one I released at the beginning of the year. More polished, more serious. Yeah, you learn your lessons. I learned my lesson on releasing a not that well polished demo. Okay, that is correct. We are getting the right one. Yeah. So yeah, please try it. It'd be cool if you tried it. This functionalities you're seeing here that we're working on the stream should be available in the demo in the next few days. I don't know which day, but next week they should be up on Steam. Okay, this is right. I cannot replicate the bug. I cannot replicate the bug. This is correct. We are getting the right card there. The right random new card for the loadout. Yeah. The bug is not there. Cannot replicate it. Yeah, nothing's happening there because there's no attributes on that card, so nothing's gonna happen until I set the data on the card. I'm just testing it to see if we can get that other random card that appeared. I don't even know where it came from. Yeah, the bug is not there. It is not there anymore. Yeah, hope I can replicate it later. Okay, we are gonna save because this is correct. Physics says on YouTube some phrases. What is your name? Cosa di tuyo nombre? Yeah, happy to meet you. Okay, that's Filipino. Alegre yo conocer contigo. Yeah, that is some crazy Spanish, man. Call the police. Llama con el policía. Can I have my change? What? What, dude? I am gonna Google that one. Yeah, that's Chavacano. Oh, that last one is crazy, man. Like, where does that word came from? Yeah, Cincilio. Yeah, it's change. Yeah, the coins, the change. Yeah, money. Yeah. Puede yo sacar mi Cincilio. Yeah, bro. Y tu mamá también. What's up, dude? Where have you been? Where have you been? Are you gonna talk in Spanish? We're talking about crazy Filipino. Yeah. Y tu mamá también is a really good movie. One of my favorite movies, dude. I love that movie. Has anyone watched Tu Mamá También? GRN Box, did you watch it, or did you just mention some random Spanish phrase that you remember from the past? What's up, dude? Thank you for coming to the stream. Physics says lie sounds like double L in Spanish. Yeah. Cincilio. Yeah, Cincilio. Grimeshine. Turn nerdy into a trash can. Okay. Your Box says great movie. It is a great movie. Grimeshine. We're gonna go and be a trash can. Fuck you. You didn't even say hi, dude. You could come into the chat and say, hi, what's up, nerdy? I love you. You're the most handsome man in the world, and you just come here to redeem shit. Okay, I'm gonna turn myself into a trash can, people. Give me a sec. Am I a trash can? I think I am, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be a trash can for a couple minutes. Grimeshine redeemed it on Twitch. What's up, Grimeshine? What are you up to? Mikey says, you only need one more achievement in Borderlands 2. You already got the challenge objective. Buena onda, Mikey. Borderlands 2 es un buenísimo juego. A mí me encantó. El 1 también. No sé cuál de los dos me gustó más. Pero qué buena onda que avanzaste. Borderlands es la mamá, como decimos. Servicio al cliente says, when did you start making this game? Did you use temporary assets, or from the beginning you use the assets you're using right now? That is a really good question. I'm gonna answer it in Spanish and then translate the answer. Grimeshine, what's up, dude? What are you up to? Where are you working? Physics says, laugh out loud. Trash can look so funny. Yeah, this is a reward you get on Twitch with the points, so people can redeem this type of shit on Twitch. Yeah, I'm gonna be the trash can for a couple minutes, dude. This is the vibe on this channel. You know how it is. Servicio al cliente. Este juego yo lo comencé como en el 2022, brother. Y yo te diría que en el 2022 no me concentré tanto. Después sí trabajé más serio en el 2023. Pero en ese tiempo era en Unity, en 2D. Y lo que ves aquí en Unreal lo comencé a final de 2023, creo, sí. Por ahí. Y los assets, en realidad empecé a modelar antes de empezar a programar en Unreal. Entonces muchas de las cosas que ves son las que ya se quedaron en el juego, irónicamente. Sí, no usé cosas temporales. Sí, buena pregunta. Yeah, so I just answered the question to Servicio al Cliente in YouTube because they asked how long ago did I start the game. I think it was 2022. And if I used placeholder assets. And No, I didn't. I'm crazy. I started making shit before even starting to code the things in Unreal Engine. Grimeshine, yeah, you're working. Did you figure it out yet? Or are you making the progress you wanted to make? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Are you missing playing Big Walk, Grimeshine? Dude, I want to get back to that game. We should have played it earlier, or maybe today. I don't know. That game is good. I was just mentioning it earlier. We were talking with Mikey about Big Walk. And yeah, people, you should try it. I didn't have faith in it, and it's a good game. Grimeshine says you're making progress really slow and boring. Yeah. I would say the same here, dude. This is not exciting work, like connecting all of these data tables and passing over data from one to the other. This is not the fun stuff, right? But things are working, dude. I figured out the shit that I couldn't figure out yesterday for the card pickup and swapping the loadout according to that one, and that now getting the value and having it on the prompt. Let me see. Yo, yeah, that's a bug. Gotta fix that one. Physics says the crazy part about making games is you'll work on it for 5 years and people spend like 5 hours playing it. Yeah, you just gotta be insane, man. You just gotta be insane. Like, if you are not insane enough, don't go making games, dude. It's a very yeah, what you said, dude. It's crazy that things are like that. You can spend 5 years, 4 years for something that people will play for 5 hours. It is true, dude. So you really gotta love it. You gotta be passionate about it. Graham says, yeah, the game is cool. It's a fun vibe to play with friends. Yeah, man. And I like the details. I like the atmosphere. Only hands, what's up? Really boring is right, dude. This is like, have you seen when people say about their countries that they can criticize themselves? The national ones of the countries, the citizens of that country are fine criticizing each other. But when someone from the outside comes and criticizes that country, they get mad. So I can say it's boring to Grimeshine, because I am a fellow Unreal Engine game developer. You cannot say it's boring, because that would be offensive. So this is like you being from another country and criticizing the other country. It turns offensive. Shut up. It is not boring. It is not boring. Unreal Engine development and what Grimeshine is doing is not boring. Can you believe this, people? We're having some drama in the chat. Yeah, Grimeshine. Shaking my head also. Oh no, you cannot see me shaking my head because I'm a trash can. Okay, I'm gonna remove the trash can just to shake my head. I think it was 3 minutes. We are good. Shaking my head. Only Hans, hi, what's up? How are you? It's been a while. It's been a while since I've talked to you. What's up? What is the vibe? Are you hating Grimeshine because he's working in Unreal Engine? Yeah, we're all working on boring shit that can take 5 years, like Physics said. So then people can play it for 5 hours. So yeah, if you put things into perspective, you gotta be a specific kind of psychopath to make indie games. Yeah, the time played reward ratio is very unbalanced. Only Hans says, yeah, you took a nap, and yeah, you're bored because he's working. Dude, leave him alone. I'm gonna be his shield tonight. I'm gonna be Grimeshine's shield. Leave him alone. He's figuring out some very important shit. You can talk to me here in the chat. You can roast me. We are not gonna interrupt Grimeshine in this beautiful evening. Servicio al Cliente is asking a really good question in YouTube. Am I gonna make a mobile port of this game for Android or iOS? I am not. Thanks, dude. Thanks for coming, Physics. Have a fun day, dude. Appreciate it. Okay, let's try this again from top. It's not, we're talking about the food. Check it out. These are the puto rice cakes from the Philippines. Nice food, right? Possibly mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that conversation. You can talk that with only Hans. She knows Spanish too. She can address that conversation. I am not gonna projects and shit, and that takes a toll, right? Because it's something that the live streaming of squashing bugs has been good, because I've been trying to pinpoint shit that I had been procrastinating, and I've been able to pinpoint those mistakes, errors, or whatever I made and fix them. So yeah, dude, which is the MIDI mixer you're talking about? The result Kente says, are you working full-time, or do you do other projects or other kind of things to keep the project alive? Sí trabajo en otras ondas para mantener la onda adelante. No así como un empleo de tiempo completo, pero sí hago freelancing de diseño, doy clases, ondas así. Entonces sí, hago otras ondas, pero sí, esto también ocupa gran parte de mi tiempo, servicio al cliente. All of him says, haven't finished the song, but last time I checked, you got 350 loops. What an Ableton move last year, and it's all I do in it. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. 350 loops is a shitload of loops, man. Yeah, Ableton move. Like, I cannot remember which is this one. Let me check that out. Only Hans, which comedy are you watching tonight? Oh, okay, this is the Ableton move. I hadn't seen this one. It reminds me of the one I have, which is the Korg Nano Key. It's like small MIDI controllers, right? Dude, what the fuck is this? This is a new Nano Key. This is not mine. This is mine, Nano Key Studio. So it's just small cute things, right? I like this one, dude. I like the colors and everything. Yeah, this shit must be fun, dude. How much does this shit cost? Ableton Move, Amazon. Let's see how much does it cost. What, dude? This shit is expensive, Polyfilm. Shit, dude. It looks small, so I thought it was cheaper. Shit, it is expensive, so it must be a good instrument. Hell yeah, dude. Polyfilm says M-Wave SMC mixer good enough for the price. Let me Google that one too. Servicio al cliente says, con la música del juego, ¿cómo haces? Desde cero, brother. Yo cuando estaba más joven estudié música. Entonces yo hago la música, el soundtrack es hecho por mí, lo hago en Logic Pro. Y sí, está toda hecha desde cero. Es la parte que más me divierte, te diría yo. Porque es la que menos me estreso. Yeah, our friend Servicio al Cliente asked me on YouTube, what's up with the soundtrack of the game? And I just told them that I am making it. Yeah, because I started music when I was younger, so fortunately I was finally able to use that knowledge. Yeah. All of it says the movie is a standalone instrument group box. Yeah, I can see why it's expensive. It makes sense because it doesn't need the computer, right? It looks good, dude. Only Hans says you'll probably just throw on some Modern Family later while you do a little work to get ready for next week. Yeah, just planning, right? Hell yeah, dude. Modern Family is good to have in the background. Okay, this is good. This is correct. Oh, there's the bug. There's the fucking bug. What the fuck does this one has that image? Okay, there we have it. We found it again. Let me see. Servicio al cliente says on YouTube, for me the music is a pain in the ass. Es que, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué sería un dolor de cabeza? Porque no sabías de música antes. No es algo de lo que tienes conocimiento. Si es así, tiene sentido. Tiene sentido. A mí se me terminó haciendo fácil meramente por eso. Porque estudié cuando estaba más joven. So yeah, I just told our friend Servicio al Cliente in YouTube that for me the music is the most fun part of the process of making this game. Because I started when I was younger and now I make music in a non-stressful type of way. I am not trying to prove anything like when I was younger. It stressed me. It really stressed me. I had some PTSD from being a musician. I didn't want to touch an instrument, make music for like 10 years, I think. So getting back with no pressure and make the soundtrack has been a lot of fun. Polyphim says, at Florida, taxes to it. I bought it when you were there. Yeah, you are cooked, Polyphim. But it's expensive, but wanted a group box for a long time. Yeah, dude. I would also like to have some shit like that, a standalone instrument. I don't know if I told you, Polyphim, but we went with Grimeshine and Only Hands to El Salvador this year. And Grimeshine brought his Akai NPC. Dude, and that shit was fun. I even thought about buying one, then I chilled a bit because it's a lot of money. But having a standalone instrument is a good thing, dude. Okay, people, let me see. Why the fuck are we getting that image on that card? That card doesn't exist. It shouldn't have that image. This one is correct. This one doesn't. Servicio Alkin says, what do you think about using loops, short loops, or use long music of about 2 minutes? Es una mezcla de las dos cosas, te diría yo, Servicio al Cliente. Yo uso de las dos cosas, tanto música más larga como loops cortos. Van a funcionar dependiendo del momento del juego. Y si podés ser práctico, usa los loops, porque te va a ahorrar tiempo. Olaf says, is it true Spaceman is 80% vibe coded? It is. It is. I am using... No. No, it's not. Then people are gonna clip this shit and go and cancel me when I release it. I don't think any type of AI in the world would have the power to make this kind of stupid spaghetti code, dude. I am way ahead of ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Kimi, Quen, DeepSeek, and all of that shit. None of them are this type of stupid to make this type of messy code, dude. Yeah, it's not even good. It's just that they don't have the stupidity to make it this messy. So no, this is the anti-vibe code, spaghetti code. Yeah. It is not. Shut up, Polyphim. Dude, people be getting cancelled on Steam. People accusing other developers of, oh, this is a vibe coded fucking game. And then someone proves it was made in Godot 3 years ago. It's crazy out there on Steam. People are gonna accuse you of anything. Servicio al Cliente says in YouTube, in a labyrinth of about 5 minutes of the game, short loop, it's okay. Sí, yo te diría que un loop de 30 a 45 segundos te puede funcionar. Si tiene las notas, los acordes correctos para no aburrir. Un loop de 30 a 45 segundos. Si vos notás, juegos como Undertale usan loops, canciones bien cortas. Que como son bien hechas, bien bonitas, no se sienten repetitivas ni aburridas. Yo, so yeah, Polyphim. Dude. You don't even have to joke with this shit, dude. These are dire times on Steam. People be getting cancelled for fucking nothing, dude. I've been seeing it. And then someone proves that the game was made 3 years ago in Godot, in Unity, or some shit, but someone started the rumor that it was vibe coded. Yeah, dude. So I'm not gonna I am not gonna joke with that. It's serious shit, dude. Don't fuck with that shit. You're gonna fuck me over. Yeah, so no, dude. No vibe coded spaghetti code here. Let's see if we can replicate them. There it is. There it fucking is. Why is that card there? That shit shouldn't exist. Because it's not existent in the data table. Yeah, this is not. Okay, let me see. What the hell, dude? Placeholder name 1, we're gonna call this one so we can differentiate it, and this one's gonna be placeholder name 2. Which one is it? Yo, Polyphim, I didn't see the MIDI mixer. Let me check out the MIDI mixer, dude. I forgot. M-Wave SMC mixer. Polyphim says spaghetti code 100% organic, 100% stupid organic, and non-professional. I can tell you that. Yeah, people were asking earlier, would you ever make this game open source? No, I wouldn't. Not because I don't want to share my knowledge, just because it would be like being naked, man. Having people seeing this mess of a code, that would be honestly embarrassing, dude. I don't want people to see my spaghetti code. So someone would be like, oh my god, this motherfucker repeated this note 100 times instead of using some loop on some place. Yeah, man. Dude, this is a nice mixer. I think I remember seeing this one. Yeah, I remember seeing this one. I can't remember. A couple years ago, when did this one release? I think someone I know was using this one. 2024. No, it's not that one, so I'm confused. Yeah, it's not that one, but it looks cool. Polyphim, gotta hide the shame. Gotta hide the shame, dude. Yeah, no. Oh no, I'm not letting anyone nosing around the code of this game. If people end up decompiling it and shit, that's another thing, right? But I'm not gonna do it myself. That would be like walking naked on the street. I can tell you that. Okay, let's see what's up with the card. Let's see which data table is creating that problem. Okay, that one's correct. Okay, let's try it again. Maybe it appears. Yo, Polyphim, did you see? Were you here when we were talking about Joey now using Godot? Joe is now a Godot game developer. Yeah, dude. Guy is locked in. Okay, there it is. Placeholder name 1. So it's on. Why is it on this one? No, it's on this one. Yo, what the hell, dude? Why? This is the image that should be appearing. Why is it changing it? All of him says, hope you're proud at least for what you have now is better and more than most. Be included. I am proud, dude. I am proud of my work. Like, honestly, like, I am proud of myself. Like, I cannot even fathom how I figured out making this game. Like, if you told me when I started it, you're gonna make all of this, dude, in the future, you're gonna build these systems, have the code for this, this, and this, I would tell you, no, dude, that is not gonna happen. I am honestly proud of how I was able to come through, dude, to challenge myself and be able to build shit that I didn't think I was able to build. But I know it's not professional type of code. The game plays As it should. But the underlying code is a mess, dude. Oliver says, yeah, you saw he was test driving it. Hopefully he likes it. I think he's gonna like it. Although, as Grimeshine said earlier, it's the type of engine for Joey because of the performance. To make quick stuff in low poly that doesn't need all of that shit happening around in Unreal to slow you down. It is definitely the type of engine for Joey. He's gonna enjoy it, I think. Yeah, because he'll be quicker, like trying ideas. Yeah, and making the builds, exporting them, it'll be very, very quick for him. So I think he's gonna like that about Unreal. Okay, people, why the hell are we getting this image on this? Let me see. Dude, that should not be happening. Yeah, that is broken. Let me think about why is that broken. Yeah, so I think Joey will like it though, dude. Yeah, he left us. I would assume he's gone for us, the Unreal Engine gang. Yeah, I paid my respects to him yesterday. I said goodbye because I think he's leaving us. He's jumping ship. Okay, there it is. That one is right. It's the one that it's getting the shield image. That is the one that is wrong, that shouldn't be happening. No, these are all correct. Let's try that again. Okay, what time is it? Okay, yeah. Yo, chat. If anyone's watching YouTube, Twitch, you haven't left a message, you're just lurking, you want to chat, ask a question about what we're working on, please let me know. And if you didn't know about this game, if it's your first time here, it's called Spaceman Memories. You can find it already on Steam, at least the demo, and you can wishlist it already. Go and play the demo and please add it to your wishlist. Okay, there it is. Dude, what the hell? Where is that? I cannot pinpoint that bug. See, these ones are correct. That is the right image. That is the right information of that card. There was one that was coming with that name, that card, not getting the right image. And I want to see if that is something that is gonna keep repeating itself, because that is problematic. Okay, let me add a description. Testing card. Placeholder text. Yeah, no, this is not a skill. It's not holographic. Player attack, yeah. Action text HUD. What does this do? Okay, I don't remember what that does in the data table. I'm gonna go and see my own comments. There it is. What the fuck is this shit? Why is it getting that image? That is wrong. This is the correct one. This is a wrong one. Let me think. We're not even using the pickup card. This is just a loadout. Let me go to this one. Servicio al cliente says en YouTube, ¿cómo surgió la idea para la historia del juego? Eso fue sucediendo en el camino, fíjate, brother. El juego antes iba a estar ambientado en otro planeta, iba a ser sobre extraterrestres y robots y otras ondas. Pero en el camino fui investigando más de la mitología japonesa y fue ahí donde intenté conectar los puntos de usar enemigos que fueran los espíritus ancestrales de Japón, las historias de Japón, e intentar conectar un poco la parte de ciencia ficción del personaje del astronauta, conectarla con esa realidad dentro de ese Japón ficticio. Entonces no fue una idea que me salió así de un día para otro. Yo te diría que fue en el camino que se fueron agregando ideas hasta que fue tomando forma. So Servicio al Cliente asked on YouTube, how did I come up with the idea for the story of the game? Good question. And I just told them that yeah, I didn't come up with it. It was just something that kept eroding. It wasn't an eroding story. Like, started as a thing, started as something in space, in another planet with aliens and robots and another type of shit. Then I started investigating, doing research about Japanese mythology and that stuff, and I really liked it. So I just told myself I'm gonna try to connect these things, these elements of Japanese mysticism with a sci-fi story about this spaceman, and it all started rolling until it turned into something that made sense. Yeah, it wasn't something that I sat down on a weekend and I came up with the story from beginning to end. It was something that came through time. Now I know what's happening. I know what's the story. I know what the background of the character is. I know what are his motivations. I know why things are happening in that way in the world, why those spirits are there and everything. But it wasn't like that at the beginning. It was something that just came through time. What's up with these people? Yeah, what is up with that bug? It's not happening on other type of cards. It's not happening on attack cards, on regular shield cards. It's just happening on this one. I just added. There it is. That's the bug. Yeah. Let me see. What am I doing different here that is making that happen? Okay, yeah. Yo, chat. Where are you, chat? Leave a message if you're watching, if you're lurking. The lurk. Say something. This is your first time in the channel. Let me know. We're just chilling here, just debugging shit, figuring out stuff. Dude, where am I even using this value? Or where was I meaning to use this value? Action text. Odd. Prime Shine, you're lurking. Dude, this was for the new people. You're basically a founder of this channel. What's up, dude? Did you figure it out? Prime Shine, do you wanna play? Are you tired of trying to figure out that shit and you want to do some big walk while your girlfriend judges our game and says this is a stupid game? Tell me yes or no. Answer the question. This is a serious matter. Dude, I don't know what the fuck, dude. That card is getting that image. This hasn't happened with any other of these cards. So I wonder if I just copied the other values. Yeah. Okay, this is correct. This one is not correct. What the hell? Yeah, Gramsci, let me know if you're locked in. I'll keep working. If you are not locked in anymore, I may consider the plan B. I'm fine with both. Yeah, no pressure. Okay, let's look at it again. Ramsey says, shit, dude, I don't want to play. I want to play, but I've been in my office all day, so I'm gonna hang with this little mama. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This is a date night? Yeah, dude, it's fine. Yeah, have fun. I'll hang out with my little Unreal Engine and shit. I'm kind of tired, dude. This seems like a stupid ass bug that I don't want to deal with. I'm gonna work on the post-processing thing I said I was gonna work, and then I'll come back to this bullshit. Yeah, dude, have fun. That sounds like a good plan. So she doesn't get mad at us for playing these games that she doesn't like, and then ends up judging me and saying this is a stupid game. She is gonna deny that she said this, but she was thinking about it. I know for a fact she was. There you are. Burger King was good, as always, dude. I don't know if you have this in the US. I suppose this is an American burger. I'm just talking shit. I'm gonna show you the one I had. It was good. I had a lot of fun. Took my nephew to Burger King earlier. I had a BK Stacker. Yeah, dude, this is a classic burger. I don't even know why I said, do you have this in the US? So I had a BK Stacker. Good shit. Not healthy, but good. I shouldn't be eating that, dude. Rhyme redeem punish someone's avatar on screen. Who should I punish? So Michelle Kente says on YouTube, Only Hans says never said the game was stupid. By the way, dude, sometimes you don't have to say things. You can just see it on people's faces. I just know you didn't like it, dude. Don't deny it that you didn't like it. The burger was good, dude. How about your dinner? Servicio al Cliente says, okay, I'm gonna punish Only Hans. That is a good idea. Let's punish her avatar. Servicio al Cliente says, I saw a video of yours in another channel that used your video where you made reviews about Honduran games. You were missing Blackjack GS. He has a coupling on Play Store. Sí, ese fue el Honduras Indie Game Showcase hace un par de meses. Yo sé de los juegos de Blackjack, fíjate, pero hubo un rollo de comunicación ahí en cuanto al trailer. Como él me envió un trailer, porque el showcase el plan era hacerlo de trailers horizontales, porque así son el formato de ese tipo de programas, y me había mandado uno que era vertical, entonces no se miraba bien, no hacía ver bien el juego, entonces no se lo quise poner, pues, para no afectarlo, para que el juego no se viera mal. Entonces, pero yo sé de los juegos de él. Sí, yo sé de los juegos de él. Only Hans says, you could tell by my face, I know. Yeah, wow, fuck off. Is that fuck up for me or for Gramshine? Whether it is for Gramshine or for me, you are getting punished, dude. Yeah, where is Only Hands? Okay, is this you? Yeah, this is you. We're gonna leave you up there. Yeah, you're gonna be there. And this was your boyfriend's wrongdoing. Sí, servicio al cliente en YouTube. Sí, por eso fue, pero yo lo conozco. Fue más un rollo de comunicación, que ya era el mero día. Sí, lastimosamente, pero no puse el trailer por eso, porque no cuadraba pues con los otros que estaban, que eran horizontales. Onlyhan says, fuck up to you both. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love this type of love. This is some real love, people. If you can tell to someone, fuck off, it means you're close to them. This is tough love and shit. Rhyme shine using my stupid face. I gotta like add some kind of overlay for when people use those emojis in the chat. Polyphim, are you laughing at only hands hanging up there? I can see her. Yeah, she's hanging up there. Okay, so what did I say? Yeah, I was not gonna work on this. I am gonna go back and work on the post-processing thing I said I was gonna work on. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this one. Post-process volume. Yeah, because this one's gonna be an option. It's gonna be an option. This one's retro PC 90s VGA. Okay, we are gonna remove this one. Let me go to, let's save this level battle 1. Does this one have it? Suppose this one has it also. Yeah, here it is. Let's delete it. Onlyhan says, Polly, have you been making your cool art? Yeah, Polyphim, have you been making your cool art? Never. What the fuck does never even mean, dude? You just stop fully making art? What type of answer is that one, dude? She didn't ask, did you stop making your cool art? And you said never. Dude, I hope you didn't stop making the art. Yeah, shut up, dude. We all hope you didn't stop making the art. What is your last piece, dude? Send it on Discord, dude. I want to see that shit. What have you been up to, dude? We want to see your stuff, Polyphim. Okay, I removed that one. Let me see. Where else did I add that post-processing effect? Gonna save. I think it was this one. Yeah. Okay, there it is. And I think only those 3. Maybe the dungeon. You're drawing right now, just being silly. Yeah, what the hell? As Onlyhan said, show us, send us. Polyphim getting bullied in the chat. Dude, there's nothing that gives more anxiety to Nordis than someone telling them, show me that shit before it's finished. I know that anxiety. Polyphim says, not today, gotta hide the shame too. Yeah. But I was saying, I know that would make you anxious. Only Hans says, I remember the pugs so well. Yeah, dude. When you have it finished, send it over. We would be happy to see it on the stream. Okay, do we have the post process here? Yeah, we are removing this one. Yes. What else? Let me see. Yeah, and the other one. Yeah, and this one. No post process here. Yeah, that is correct. Okay, let's go back to the other map. Only Hans says, what are you drawing right now? The bouquet of pogs or what pogs? Says Polyphim. Yeah, which one was it? Yeah. Okay, let's create this shit. Post. Do I have a post processing folder? No, I don't. Okay, so we're just gonna create one. Yeah, so I didn't have one. So the post process materials that I have are somewhere else. We're gonna create the blueprint class. This one's gonna be nocturne. This one's gonna be DP retro post process. Yeah, this one's gonna be unbound. Affects the whole world. Yeah, that is correct. Polyphim says just some character you're working on, some character concepts. This cool Blender Grease pencil class. Now you want to try your own model. Yeah, Polyphim, like what the fuck was that typo, dude? I almost said other word. It's just sounded like some other thing. Blender Grease penis class. What, dude? You cannot be doing these typos in the chat if I'm reading. Almost fell for that shit. If you're gonna do those typos, you gotta correct yourself quicker. Not you're gonna make me say some not safe for work shit. This is a safe for work stream, people. We don't say bad words. It is friendly for babies, kids. It is not. Polyphim says, oh good lord, what a dirty man. No, shut up, dude. I am not a dirty man. It read like that. If that's C on the word is not there, it definitely reads like that. Only Hans. Am I wrong? I am not wrong. Shut up, Polyphim. I do not have a dirty mind. Okay, let's see. Materials. Dude, I just read quickly. And whichever thing, I'm just trying to connect the words. Read quickly. And that was quick. Okay, this one's gonna be 90s VGA. Yeah, 90s VGA. Okay. Does this work? Let's try it. This is the class you're talking about. Okay, let me check that out. Check the course out. It's fun stuff. Okay, let's check it out. Oh yeah, dude. I can see this. Yeah, 2D to 3D whimsical characters, a pipeline in Blender. How much does it cost? Dude, I remember did you show me this artist in the past? I think I remember their work. Or maybe it's someone I liked, someone you showed me in the past. I remember seeing some shit like this, dude, that looked like 2D but was 3D. And it was you that showed it to me. Yeah, so who teaches the course? This guy? These guys that are here? Only Hans, yeah, the Pog Bouquet. Dude, these guys are good. Shit, dude, I would like to learn this too if I had time. How much does it cost? 49 bucks a month, or 25 if you pay the yearly subscription. I think it's worth it, dude. They look very professional. Yeah, this is some really good shit to learn. Check that shit out. Oh, that is all of him. You had showed me this artist, I think, in the past, dude, or someone that did stuff like this type of art. Olhan says sorry, left for a sec. Yeah, dude, I know you left for a sec because Polypy made me say some dirty shit and you weren't here, so I know because I asked you. I asked only Hans, am I wrong? And you didn't say if I was wrong or not. Polypy says it was different artists. I think you mean this. Okay, let me check that out. Yeah, I think, yeah, so it wasn't this one. Nonetheless, both look good, dude. Let me check out the link. Yeah, it's this one. You're right. Yeah, you are right. But they're like causing type of styles, like not the same, right? Not even close in the technique of doing that 3D that looks like that, like 2D, I would say. Yeah, because if you see it from this angle, this just looks like an image. Yeah, flat image, but this is a 3D image. Yeah, these people are pros, dude. I am never gonna have that level of artistry. Yeah, those people are pros. Always says that one actually works on Godot. The grease pencil one doesn't due to the nature of the grease pencil geometry. Yeah, the last one is way easier than the Patata course. Damn, dude, both look really difficult. Both indeed do look really difficult. Okay, I'm gonna write in the chat. Okay, Polyfilm's got turbo, so you're not watching ads. Yeah, Polyfilm says just drawing for the textures and good lighting. Yeah, dude, both do look difficult, I would say, dude. Like, definitely. Okay, so if something happens, we are gonna disable this on begin play. Or this, should I destroy the whole thing, the whole actor, or just disable the component? What is the set enabled? Okay, we're just gonna disable it. Yeah, if that option that I'm gonna set in the options is enabled. Okay, let me just test this to see if this is working. Yeah, there it is. Now I hate how the game looks without the post-processing. I know some people will not agree with me, but I am a post-processing retro effect junkie. I love that shit. I overdo it. I overdid it when I was I've been a graphic designer. When I did graphic design work, I overdid it. I was always adding textures and noise and scan lines and glitch shit. So now I hate how this game looks without the post-processing. See the difference? This is without the post-processing. Yeah, too clean. I do not like it. This is with the post-processing, so now it feels like an older type of game. Yeah, hell yeah. Polypim says just trying for the textures and good lighting. Yeah, dude, both look very difficult. How long have you been paying for the course? The Patata one. These people are from Spain, right, dude? Yeah, I heard their accent. I think they are from Spain, right? Yeah, that Patata one, these are professionals. Hell yeah. I know it's not cheap, but it doesn't seem expensive for the type of knowledge they are transmitting. Okay, this shit. I am gonna go and see some documentation on how I set this up on the options of yeah, so I can get this value. Okay, let's see the library. Get game instance. Yeah, this is for the Rumble. Yeah, get game instance, brain Rumble. Is Rumble active? Yeah. Polyfilm, you probably mean this. Let me check that out. Oh, only hands. This is what polyfilms talk. That what you were talking about polyfilms. Dude, you're a pro. I know, dude. I know you are critical of your own work, as everyone, each one of us. I know you don't see yourself as like a like. I know, dude. I know there's this thing involved about being an artist and seeing your work and not thinking it is that amazing, because we've talked about it right in the past, but your work is amazing, dude. This is some amazing shit. Yeah, like I was an illustrator at some point, and I never did shit like this, dude. Yeah, you are a really good artist, dude, and a really good illustrator. And as I said in the past, you could definitely make a game with the shit that you do with this type of things, dude. I could totally see it on the game. This guy is good, people. If you're watching, this is Polyfilm in the chat. What you're seeing here, this is Polyfilm's work. Yeah, dude, I really admire your shit. Good shit. Dude, the details, I can see those thoughts, those textures, this other texture here, like paper. Shit, dude, you are the illustrator I wanted to be when I was younger. This is the type of things I wanted to do. I never had the consistency, dude, or the discipline to be a good drawer. I didn't draw well. Yeah, good shit, Polyfilm. Grimeshine says insane. Yeah, it's just beautiful. Yeah, it is, dude. Dude, send some more of this shit, man. We want to see more of your work again. Polyfilm, do you remember those pieces you showed me in the past? It was this type of illustration you worked that didn't have color. It was like more like pencil. And I told you, dude, that works in a game. I told you those characters would work in a 2.5D game. Onlyhan says it was fun to watch you draw on stream. It was, dude. Yeah, you should come back sometime to streaming. I know, dude. I know it's hard. Yeah. But don't ever forget, Polyfilm, this is some superb, premium, top-notch work, dude. Shit, dude. Yeah, I'm out of words. It has been a while since I had seen your work. Polyfilm says funny thing is that drawing is just quick joke postcard for a birthday of a friend. You should make one for me too. Even so, thank for the compliments. Very kind words, buddy. Yeah, Grimeshine, only hands, and I think anyone else watching would agree with the three of us. This is really good shit. Yeah, dude, left me a bit existential. I remember, dude. I remember doing illustration and shit, but it was way simpler, dude. It was way simpler. There was one time, even we met. Is this gonna be on Twitter, dude? Remember Adobe Illustrator posting one time my work on Twitter. It was a very simple illustration, but I was proud of it at that time. Does Adobe Illustrator have a Twitter, dude? They don't have a Twitter anymore, dude. It's just Adobe Creative Cloud. They are fucking stupid. How come they got rid of the Twitter, dude, for Illustrator? Fuck Adobe, dude. Fuck these people. What a stupid ass company. Yeah, I cannot believe they deleted that page where they posted 4 years illustrations of other people. Yeah, let me see if I can find that shit. Nah, I'm not gonna find it. I'm I'm trying to find it on the other monitor. Yeah, no. Who knows where that even is? I can find my old shed in Behance, but I cannot find that specific thing on the Adobe Illustrator account. It was this one. Okay, so it was this illustration. So this is some old shit, dude. This is from 2014. I did this in 2014, dude. Like, check it out. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna bring it back to the main monitor. So this was in the time that I was trying to do illustration, dude. Crazy, right? How time goes by, life goes by and shit. Colin says, yeah, those moments of creation without the pressure of whatever weight we carry just for the sake of it. Hell yeah. Take that, GPT, when some prompt you make a bouquet of bugs just for the sake of it. Yeah, dude. Only Han says, Tulio, what? I hadn't showed you this. This is a house from a movie called Oblivion, one of my favorite movies. Okay, so it was this house. Oblivion house, movie house. It's this one. So check it out. It's this one. So I did it on my own style. So these are my illustrations from when I was young, dude. This is also 2014. Check it out. Some Mayan shit with rockets. Some Daft Punk shit. So see, Polyphim, you can see the texture of the paper. I was into that shit, dude. I love post-processing effects. Polyphim says, link so I can check here because your stream is no bueno. Okay, I'm gonna send it in the chat. NerdyPunkDevs. I wasn't even NerdyPunkDev in this point of my life. I used other name. Check it out. These are my old illustrations. So see, Polyphim, that's what I was telling you, dude. I was not lying. I liked using those textures. Yeah, like paper. I have been obsessed with post-processing effects. So now I just hated the game looking so clean. Yeah, I remember making this one. This was a 3D model. I modeled all of this in 3D and then I drew on top of this. I was using SketchUp at the time for 3D modeling. What the fuck was I even doing in these times, dude? It's crazy. It's like seeing another person's work. I cannot even remember what I was thinking in these times. Check it out. Onlyhan says, you were a baby. Yeah. See what you mean? Noise layers are the best. They are. They are the best. This was for a percussion festival here in Honduras. The poster, I made the poster for that festival. You can see the instruments and shit here. 2014. Yeah, dude. Crazy shit, man. It's like seeing some other people's work. I am not this person, definitely. Anymore. This was for a short film about NASA and space and shit. Yeah, I don't think it was ever released. This was ZBrush. When I use ZBrush. Check it out. I don't even know how to use ZBrush anymore. This was sculpting. Yeah. Crazy shit, dude, seeing that. You reminded me of that, Polyphim. Polyphim says, thinking about space even back then. Yeah, dude. You can connect those dots of those things in my personality are there. They definitely have been there always. Gramscian says, this is dope, Tulio. It is, dude. It is. Polyphim reminded me of that. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Gramscian. I appreciate it. Polyphim says, Spaceman Tulio. Yeah, dude. I mean, dude, maybe I cannot pinpoint where a lot of the ideas for this game came from specifically, but they have just been in my subconscious for years, I suppose, dude. For sure they have been in my subconscious. Oh, okay. I know what I'm gonna try just to see if this works. So on begin play, we're gonna get this. And if Rumble is active, this is just for a test. I'm gonna add another option for the post-processing effect for it to be optional. We're gonna connect it right now to the Rumble option I already built on the options. Column says fun times, I bet. Fun times, dude. And also existential times. I stopped doing illustration because I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe in it. Yeah, it was very fun, the process. But also sad, I would say, because I didn't stop because I felt, okay, I'm bored of this. It was more about feeling ignored. Because I was looking for external approval at that time in my life. Dude, 2014. Those are 12 years ago. I was 20 years old. Yeah, so you're looking for external approval. And when you don't find it, you get frustrated and you stop doing shit. Stupid, right? Like, looking back, it's fucking stupid to act in that way, to do that to yourself as a creative. But that's what happened to me, dude. Yeah, I didn't get the attention from stupid people that I felt that I should get the attention from. And I just stopped fully doing that type of illustration. I just went into some other shit. All of him says, but you didn't stop creating. Yeah, I didn't. I went to some other kind of things, did some other projects, some related with bicycles, dude, climate change, yeah, some social activism. Maybe like to get my, I don't know, maybe like to get my mind off visual creative stuff. But at the end of the day, I was a visual type of creator, so that's why I finally ended up making games and yeah, this is like making this game is like the revenge of myself toward my own self, giving up on those years. Like, I was pretty sure I was not gonna give up on this one, whether it was successful or not, because I did give up on shit when I was younger because of lack of external validation. Crazy stuff, dude. Okay, let's see options. Gameplay, enable rumble in controller. Okay, so let me see. So with rumble is active, this one should be disabled. Okay, or no, or the opposite. If rumble is not active, we are gonna disable the post process. We're gonna use that option. Yes, check it out. No, it doesn't. It's not gonna work because this one is connected to begin play. So yeah, I gotta create an event. That if things get changed on the options, it has to turn it back on the blueprint. I gotta have a reference to it. Yeah. Volume says it's the spaceman recovering his memories. It's all connected. Insert X files, dude. You are the spaceman. I don't know anymore, dude. I don't know anymore where the story comes from, where I came up with it. Someone asked earlier, how did you came up with the story? I do not know anymore, dude. It's just been like a canvas, dude. It's like painting, right? Like, you've got the brush and you keep using the brush on the canvas and shit, and you keep going and going and going, and when you finish it, you can finish a piece as a painter, right? You're a painter. It could take you 6 months. You're not gonna even remember of the first brushes that you did on the canvas, dude. So it's like that. I don't even remember how I came up with a lot of shit for this game, but it shows, right, on that old work that there were influences and ideas lingering there that ended up in Spaceman Memories. crazy because it doesn't seem like it when I think about it myself, but it is very clear when I see it. Okay, so this is gonna work when I go back to the map, but it's only checking in begin place. So yeah, now I see the problem of what I'm doing. Let's kill this guy and let's get back to the map to at least be sure that the post process should be working, at least in begin play, that it's connected with the option on the menu. Ramsey says you should add smoke particle to the crashed pod. I should, dude. I should. Yeah, I should. You are correct. I am gonna do that, dude. I'm gonna add it to the to-do list and do it maybe right now, maybe if I can find a good smoke, or I'll create a good one. Yeah, dude. Thank you, Gramshane. Dude, how are you always this guy always comes up with the coolest and most obvious shit that I forget to do. He is a really good fellow developer that can find my blind spots, and I see those blind spots whenever he gives me some kind of ideas like this one that may seem simple but are so important, dude. You are not wrong. It is crashed. There should be like sparkles, like a short circuit and like smoke and shit on the crash site. Yeah, you are correct, dude. Okay, I cannot kill it because we're using the wrong loadout. Let me change this to this one's gonna be card data table default weapon. Okay, there it is. Redemption says, yeah, exactly. Yeah, the sparkles in the smoke, dude. You are not wrong. Why did I not do that shit like a long time ago? Yeah, dude, just stop seeing the blind spots in your own projects. When you've been like working on a project for so long, you definitely stop seeing your blind spots. That's the value of releasing demo or a playtest or anything, putting it in the hands of other people so people can see your blind spots and let you know about them. Okay, let's see if the post-processing thing works right now when we get back to the other map. Grimeshan, what are you watching on TV with only hands? Are you watching the show American Ninja Warrior? What's the name of the guy you like? All of him, the old tunnel vision. You end up having bad tunnel vision while making games, dude. For real. Because you've been seeing it so much that you stop seeing the mistakes. Gramshan says you're watching you bitch ass on the TV, dude. I'm famous. I'm famous. I never expected people to have me on the TV on the living room. So I would consider myself famous, whether this game sells $1 million or not. I am famous already. Okay, so the post-processing is there. We cannot do it on begin play. Yeah, that is stupid. That was just me thinking in a rookie type of way. We gotta like have an event dispatcher of when I change the setting and get a reference to the blueprint that has the post-processing, so it enables it or not. Yeah, it could be coming out of the pause screen, I suppose. Oh yeah, because it's something. It could be on the gameplay coming out of the, yeah, I'll figure it out. What time is it, dude? I'm tired, dude. I am tired. I'm sorry that you're not gonna keep watching my bitch ass, but I'm gonna go and chill. I'm gonna go and chill. I'm tired. Did some work today throughout the day. Then I went out. Then I came back. So yeah, we're gonna go and raid someone on Twitch. All of them says in digital illustration there is a trick to refresh the brain. You probably know it. Just flick the image horizontally. I do that all the time. It works wonders to find errors and weirdness. I had never thought about that, Polypheme. You don't know the equivalent for work done in game engine? Yeah, I don't know, dude. But I had never thought about it. It's a really, really interesting way of having a new perspective on something. I'll try it, dude. I'll definitely try it. Yeah, dude. So this was a lot of fun, Polypim. Come back, dude. We always have good conversations. Always missing your work. Please come back, dude. Yeah. Don't die. Only Hand says bye everyone. Bye everyone. It's a bye for me too, because I am tired. I can feel my fuel dying. Ramsey says the equivalent is smoke 3 blunts. That could be the equivalent, but I'm not going to jail, Mr. Seattle. I am not going to jail. I am not living in Seattle where you have that legal stuff. Polyphim says bye. Polyphim, are you doing what Grindshine says? Smoking the 3 blunts where it's illegal? It's illegal where you live, Polyphim. I don't want to see you in jail, dude. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. Do not forget, I'll send it to the chat for the last time. Do not forget to wishlist Spaceman Memories. Please add it to your wishlist. Send it to your friends. Try the demo. Polyphim says, now I'll probably die if you do it. Oh yeah, you had told me. You had told me about your previous experiences. Yeah, so no, don't do it then. Yeah, you've had plenty of those experiences. Let's see. Bread. Those live, yeah. I'm gonna go and bully Joey Toro because he's using Godot now. See, and he's using Godot right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go and bully him. So starting raid. Have a good night, people. I appreciate it. Goodbye. Thank you. See you later. Okay. Raid starting.